leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the one run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
Oh, boy, he is attacking hitters in this one. Another first pitch strike right there, and he's up right around 90% in that category so far.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Huh. Safe to say, guys don't care much for that location. That'll get you riled up the plate, no doubt.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Yeah, he hit a good pitch there. This thing's toward the outside part of the plate, but he stays with it all the way. Uses the big part of the field and gets himself a base hit.
Christian Yelich will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's a nice job at third of knowing exactly where he is in relation to his surroundings. And he's able to make the play on the move to record that out.
First offering on its way. Chris Johnson stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That's a nice job here of cashing in with 2 outs. You could see they were shaded to pull, but he slices this ball the other way. Forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner is going to come all the way around to score from first.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Here's Lucas Duda now as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, for Johnson, he's at second with his 2nd double of this young season. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danny Espinoza will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get two starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. Breaking ball misses here, and he falls behind now to 3-1.
Oh, I think you'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The batter, first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Zimmerman. He singled his last time up. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Chen's got his target. Here he comes, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Very weakly on the ground. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single. Clint Robinson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 25, Clint Robinson.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ichiro moves over. 2 gone. Ben Revere gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Ben Revere will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Smoke toward the hole. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. Good work. Trevor Gott will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Digging in and looking for more, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Harper coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting,
Gerald Chen steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, nothing wrong with that. As much as it pains me to say, pitchers have the right to work inside.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game. How about a 2-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
Striding into the box, Derek Dietrich. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Line towards center field. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Up next for the Marlins, catcher Mike Dunn.
Justin Bohr will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Justin Bohr.
To short, hit hard. Played on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in... A.J. Ramos will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Daniel Murphy will start things off as they look to do something here to get on the scoreboard for the first time.
And they've seen some opportunities come and go. They do have 7 hits, so it's not like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
And you know, these guys are at a point where they need to get something going. And I thought for sure this might be just the thing to get them started. But it hangs up there just long enough to find an outfielder's glove.
Here's Bryce Harper now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And another foul ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away.
The batter,
Wilson Ramos will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
third baseman, number
Now
6.
at the plate, Anthony Rendon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, kind of.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ichiro Suzuki will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck.
Suzuki.
Popped high in the air. Espinoza settles under it near second. 1 out.
The right fielder, number 27.
Giancarlo Stanton gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Into the seats, 0-1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Rendon able to put it away, and that's out number 2. Christian Yelich will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Always a party in Miami Beach, not too far from us here at Marlins Park, set to begin the 9th inning in this one.
Your attention, please. Now
and a
pitching for the
save
Marlins,
situation here, so on comes the right-hander Fernando Rodney. Jason Worth will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the 9th, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, especially when it's on the inner half.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Still 2-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Yeah, maybe a little bit extra on this 2-2 fastball. Here it is on show track, and you can see it just burn off that inside corner. That's a tough pitch to handle.
Into the box, Danny Espinoza, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike one. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Stanton. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
Now batting, first baseman.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year, and the Nationals are on the board, trailing 2-1 now. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Lifted into center field. And the catch made out there by Ichiro, and that's out number 2. Trey Turner will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 7, Trey Turner.
Hit high in the air down the right field line, and that'll get down for a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So stepping in, Ben Revere, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Chopped in front of home plate. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over. This one definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but aside from
From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, it's Game 3 of this 4-game set. Adam Conley gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Eric, any thoughts?
Yeah, Matt, he did his job in his last start. He threw 7 complete innings, but still didn't get a decision. We'll see if he can get the W this time around.
Fans, the RBI program, Reviving Baseball in Inner Cities, is a program sponsored by Major League Baseball that seeks to promote the game of baseball to teenage boys and girls in disadvantaged areas. RBI currently serves over 120,000 boys and girls in more than 185 cities worldwide. For more information on the RBI program or to find the RBI league nearest you, please visit MajorLeagueBaseball.com.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Ichiro is in pursuit. He's got it one away. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. What's this club need to focus on here this evening, Steve?
Well, I think you really have to limit the strikeouts in this game. Don't have any wasted plate appearances, and we know that's easier said than done. But you also have to have your 3, 4, 5 hitters step up in this one somehow.
Daniel Murphy will stand in, and you see the average there, up over 300 to start the new season. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. This Marlin ball club, Eric Karros, as they begin play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Well, I don't know if it's an old saying or not, but if you can play 750 ball at home, 500 on the road, you'd win 100 games. Well, this has been an 800 homestand for them so far. They're 4-1. They'd love to keep that going here.
Bryce Harper readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now. Right side hit hard. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Wilson Ramos will stride forward now, looking to keep that hit streak alive. Currently at 6 games entering play. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Echeverria for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. Joe Ross is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Nationals. EK, what do you got?
Yeah, Matty, in his last time out, he gave him 7 strong innings. Got his ball club to win. They'll take that again from him here.
D. Gordon comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Eric, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they've been on a nice little roll here.
And it's been a great start to this road trip so far. They've won 4 of the first 5 games. Normally, even if you just play 500 ball on the road, you'll do fine. So they're exceeding that number and then some.
We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I really like what Justin Bour does for this team. He's been a menace to opposing pitchers lately. He's hit 4 home runs in the last 10 ball games. He's shown that he's a serious power threat, so they better be careful not to leave any mistakes out over the plate.
Drilled on the ground is short. Right to Espinosa. Throw gets him. 2 down. With a moment now, let's take a look at how the Nats will align themselves defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, he's been a little slow out of the blocks here to start the season, but that looks a little better there as this is a sharp base hit.
Marcell Ozuna is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Ramos has got it. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Martin Prado will take his first swings here, and as you can see, not a lot going right for him offensively here in this first month of the year. First pitch on its way. in tied at 93, ball one. Hit hard to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. One run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game.
These are the backbreakers early on. You have 2 outs, you got a chance to get out of it. Now all of a sudden 2 runs are in and they've got a decent chance here to pick up a third.
JT Realmuto steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning.
His ball's down, and that could bring in a run. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
And things have not come as easily for him as they did the last time he took the mound. He's already given up more runs in this first inning than he did in his entire last start.
Adeiny Echeverria will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Here comes the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Harper is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Anthony Rendon will stand in, and he wasn't alone in wearing the collar in last night's ball game, in which the team could muster all of 1 run. Jason Worth comes forward, hoping to get it going at the plate. Only 1 hit in his last 4 ball games. Seared down the first baseline. There's one on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base. Danny Espinoza will stand in, and you can see that early season average up into the high 300